Let's get it.
Hey gamers, this is N7 Doom here, and I'm going to be showing you how to successfully duo platinum. We're going to be playing on Firebase Giant against Cerberus. Me and my buddy Falco here. He's going to be using the Typhoon and the Geth Plasma Shotgun, and I'm going to be using the Piranha 10. You can see our equipment right here. Pretty much the Typhoon he's gonna be using the Typhoon to take out Atlases and bigger targets, and then the Plasma Shotgun is mainly so we can deal with the Phantoms, because the Phantoms can be a pain in the ass really bad. They can get really annoying when they get up close and insta-kill you. So that's what the Plasma Shotgun's for. It's very effective. Highly recommend if you guys want to duo platinum, you can use it. It'll take care of those pesky Phantoms. The Atlases and Banshees and all those other boss level characters or boss level enemies, the Piranha 10 with the Geth Infiltrator it'll demolish any of them. So that's the beautiful thing about the Geth Infiltrator, the highest DPS character in the game. We're gonna have no problem dealing with the boss characters. What I'm doing here is I'm going to the back, checking this spawns back here, make sure they don't spawn back there, and if they do, I just let them know. We take out people. He usually shoots across and tries to take care of the Phantoms before they get here, and I'll just keep an eye on the back. But once the enemy start building up, we will go back here where I'm at right now, and we'll just start taking people out. This Phantom right there, see, he already went down, but we still do all right. Yeah. Piranha works well against the Phantoms as well, but I'd still say that the Geth Plasma Shotgun is the most effective for handling Phantoms. As you can see here, I also use the Proximity Mine to debuff Atlases and big targets and take them down a lot easier. Use the Incident Typhoon to help me out right there as well. Pretty much we're just going to be right here for the majority of the game, checking the back spawns. Pretty much the whole gist of what we're going to do. If we get overrun, we do have areas that we run. We go from point to point. You'll see us do that in a couple of rounds. We do get overrun and we have to move, but other than that, we're pretty successful right here. Taking out Atlas right there by myself really easy with the Piranha 10 and Geth Infiltrator. It's just that the gun is just so amazing with the Geth Infiltrator. It's overpowering, especially with the Hunter mode and the Tactical Cloak, and then if you debuff, it's just so much damage. It's not even funny. See, wave 1, no problems, no real problems here. If you are doing this, always make sure to check the back spawn area, because they do tend to spawn back there sometimes. See, like we got a guy right here. Yeah, I was missing horribly. I don't know what happened right there. I gotta go revive him. And then pretty much just gotta make sure you stay safe, stay together. That's the main thing on Platinum Duo, stay together. Unless of course it's an objective round, which sometimes you do need to separate. Like say if it's the devices, the 4 devices, I will go out and handle it by myself while he distracts everybody else. Or if it's an upload, I'll usually handle the uploads as well by myself. Just stay tactically cloaked in there. And then he'll run around and distract everybody. That's the beautiful thing about the Destroyer. He has really high shield, so it's kind of hard to take him down. The Geth Plasma Shotgun stuns the Phantoms, and that really helps out. Because I hate it when they do their little flips of immortality. That's what I call it, when they're doing their little back flips and you can't kill them while they're doing that. Just stun them with the Geth Plasma and you're good to go. See, like right there, bam, stun. Just finish them off. Atlases and these other things are really no problem. The Primes, Atlases, no problems. The only really things that get pretty annoying are the Banshees and Phantoms. Other than that, I mean, you should, with this kind of setup here, the N7 Destroyer and the Geth Infiltrator, you should have no problem. Our first objective, we had a escort right here, as you can see, and you can't stay invisible in an escort, so that's why I take off my cloak here. It doesn't work. You gotta be visible. Luckily for us, they spawned a little bit to the left side of the map, and this started pushing up towards spawn where we were, so we were pretty good right here. Right here, Got a brute there. Take him out real easy. I believe I'm gonna go down right here. And yep, right there. I revived myself, even though I didn't have to. I was just in a hurry, and I wanted to make sure we got this objective. I shouldn't have revived myself. He was able to revive me. That was a lack of communication on my part. But other than that, you know, we're still working really good here. No real problems. Just a little bit of a mistake on my part. I could have saved a meta-gel. I mean, it's no big deal, but you know, you never know when those meta-gels might come in handy in the later rounds. So, first objective, easy, no real problems. Taking out enemies like they're nothing. Look at the Piranha do its work. Got the Typhoon doing its work. Using the Geth Plasma right now. The Geth Infiltrator is by far my favorite character. Simply because, just look at it. They can't really do anything against it. The only thing that gets annoying is the Phantoms, like I said. Because they could just insta-kill you, just like the Banshees, and they get really... Oh, got hit with a rocket there, gotta be careful. Just get around corners. So if they do push up, that's where we normally camp, where the Atlas is at, that's where we'll be, funnel them right there. If they do push up to you, just get back right here. Same thing when the Banshees come, you want to get them funneled through that first area, then push back to where I'm at right now. And then you should be able to kill them by the time you get right here. Even if there's two, I mean, sometimes it can get out of hand, but that's why you need fallback areas. And later in the game, you'll see what are the areas we fall back to. It's really effective. I'm using armor piercing rounds level 4 here, so I'm trying to like shoot through the walls most of the time, if I can. It's really effective, you know. I believe he's using warp rounds, so that way when he's pretty much focusing on Phantoms with his Geth Plasma, and then his Typhoon. Now we have Banshees, and that's where the warp rounds come in real handy right here. Take down the barriers like nothing. So yeah, we're right here. I can shoot through walls right here sometimes. That's what I'm trying to do right there. But here's the Banshee, so I want to debuff her. Oh, yeah, I forgot I get grabbed right away. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But luckily for me, we still keep going. You got to be real careful with those grabs. I actually forgot that I had got grabbed this game. I believe Falco gets grabbed in a later wave too, but right now he's in a soloist, and he does really well. He rockets the Banshee, I believe, right here, and then just goes to town on the Phantoms with his Geth Plasma. Watch how he plays. He plays really well here. When he's in a camp here, and this is our main area. This is what we call a checkpoint 1. This is where we're at majority of the time. But if he does get overrun, which you will see him get overrun right now, he's gonna have to fall back around through the back, and then go down the stairs or the ladder that's on the opposite side of where he's at right now. But right now he's just trying to take out as many little enemies as he can. He went down. Unfortunate, but it happens. He has plenty of med gels. This is the first one he used all game. Still trying to kill as many little enemies as he can before the Banshees start coming. There's the Banshee right there. So he falls back right here. He's going to run back there. And he's going to try and... He should turn around and try and shoot her. But if not, you just completely fall back exactly right here. That's fallback area number 2 right there. And from here, on this point, the Banshees can't go down that little ladder, so he has time to reload, set up again, and then wait for the Banshee to come down that little wall, the little walkway right here, and then he can just take her out straight away. Really effective. He can also kill little enemies if he can see them right now, and just shoot at them. I'm trying to watch his back for him right now. I'm calling it out if I see things behind him, so that's probably, I'm not sure where he was shooting at right now. And then here's the Banshee coming at it right now. He's going to try and kill these little guys first before he does anything else. He sees that he's going to get overrun, so he starts to run. This is a fallback area number 3 right here. This is basically running around the map. And this is what you do if you're by yourself. Like soloing, say if your partner does die while you're doing Platinum, you just get back right here. Just do exactly what he's doing, because this is the most effective way to do it, and make sure you stay alive and use little to no equipment. Now he's heading back to the spawn area, the LZ, where we were. Since he's a destroyer, he doesn't really care that much if he gets hit by those warps. You know, he has lots of shields. so he doesn't really worry too much. If that were me, I'd try and do my best to dodge him because the Death Infiltrator, my shields are really low, especially in hunter mode. But anyways, see how he handles his Banshee. I haven't watched the video in a while. Typhoon goes to work. I'm pretty sure the barriers go down really fast. And warp rounds, they do decrease the armor on the opponent there. So
You like that? You like that?
yeah, he gets really excited right here. If you heard on the gameplay audio, he gets pretty excited. You know, get some, kill the Banshee, which she did. She got her some, and now she's dead. Now this pretty much be easier from here on. Oh, yeah, that's right, there is another Banshee. Pretty much is just going to do the same thing he did. Get her as she comes down a little corridor. You know, if he gets overrun, just fall back to the other area right here. Try and shoot her, but I guess there's a Marauder or something right there. He's going to do the same exact thing. You know, fall back if he gets overrun. Fall back down to the second area. And then you're going to go to the third area. Pretty much just running around and from point to point, and then knowing when you can turn around and shoot whatever enemies are following you. I think right here, see, he thought he had like armor piercing rounds on. No, he doesn't. He has warp rounds, so he's shooting the wall right now. And he just realized he doesn't, so he takes out the Marauder with the Geth Plasma. Really effective for taking down, you know, any characters really. It's just stuns everybody. It's just a good weapon. The Geth Plasma is a great weapon. I always use it when I'm a destroyer, and he always uses it when he's a destroyer, especially playing Platinum, when you know no matter what you're going to face Phantoms, Hunters, and you know, anything really. It's just a really good fallback weapon, especially when charged. Yep, so now he's going back to, he's leaving checkpoint 3, going back to checkpoint 1. You know, whatever map you're doing this on, I highly recommend Giant because it's a big map and you have lots of room to run around. It's just fun. He, you know, he's, we both soloed the rounds before because, you know, sometimes you just get grabbed by either a Phantom or Banshee like I did, and sometimes you have to solo it. I mean, it's challenging, but it's fun. I mean, it's not fun for the guy watching, but it's fun for, like, Falco right now. I'm pretty sure he's having a blast kicking some ass, you know. He's still getting shot in the back right there. He needs to be careful. Now he's just going to wait for the Banshee right here. And just, you know, bring her down, mow her down as she comes along right here. Yep. Barriers should be down. Fall back right here, turn around and shoot. So here we go. And getting too close. Don't want to get grabbed. If they get too close, run away. Don't try and be a hero. You definitely need to run because they will magnet hand you. Even if they're not like right next to you, they have magnet hands, tractor beam hands, whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty sure, you know, everybody that's played Mass Effect, you know, especially on Platinum, they just have magnet hands. They'll pull you from across the map. In fact, I know I'm over exaggerating, but it feels like it across the map, and it gets annoying. So he right here, you know, right here, boom. You have a long corridor that Banshee would have to go down through, so you have an open, just pretty much an open range to shoot her. And of course, be careful for warps. You know, Falco can take more hits, obviously, that's why he's not too worried. Plus, I believe he used equipment, survival ops pack, and got full shields again. See right here, he's just going to go back up. Instead of going to the other areas, instead of running around the whole map, he's just going to go back up here. Because this is by far the best killing zone right here, where he's running through the little corridor right there. That's the kill zone. That's where majority of the enemies we play, that's where they'll die. And this Banshee, pesky little Banshee, is still freaking warping around everywhere. It's getting annoying. Forgot how long this took. And here we go. And now he's gonna start putting work on her. See, yeah, here we go. He's getting brave now. Sees that she stopped. He doesn't care. He got warped twice. I believe he goes down. Yep. That's what happens when you get too brave. Don't be too brave here. She's almost dead. That's why he did that.
Hey, shut up.
I was making fun of him in the game right there.
He's dead.
pretty much now that the Banshee's taken care of, it's just a matter of, you know, taking care of the little enemies. You definitely want to try not to die, because I don't know. You know, I got the next round. I believe I rocket the Banshees out of like frustration, which I shouldn't have done, but it helps. If you want to rocket the Banshees, like say if there's two and you know you can't handle them, just use a rocket. Don't be greedy with the rockets. As you see in this next round, I'm just going to be like, I don't want to deal with Banshees, so I'm just going to rocket them. And then Falco's going to rocket them as well, I believe, after that. He likes to grab enemies, so that's always good too. If you're in a position to grab an enemy, why not? If you can do it. I think he tries right here as well. Yep, gets a successful grab, especially with the Nemesis. The Nemesis are very nimble. They were very quick and fast, and it's like hard to shoot them. They're pesky, almost as pesky as Phantoms, but just thank God they don't insta-kill you.
Stop shooting me!
Right here, he beats down a Nemesis. Yep, there it is. Yep. So now that we're all back up, and I'm finally back up, yeah, he's ahead of me. Get back into position this time, you know. Now there are Banshees this round too. But, you know, once you play Platinum enough, you know when Banshees will spawn, and then you know if there'll be one or two. There's two Banshees, I believe, this round every time now instead of just one. See, I forgot to check the back. Always check the back, because they will come from the back and the stairs, and you don't want to get flanked, especially when you're camping in that back area right there, which is pretty much what we're doing. I hear the Banshees, so I'm going to go back, get ready to help them out. Double Banshees right here. I'm just like, screw that. You grab me once, get the hell out of here. I did not want to deal with that. And we probably could have taken them out, but it would have took a while, and we would have had to run around the map. And sometimes it's just easier to just rocket a Banshee. If you have an opportunity to kill two Banshees with one rocket, why not? I believe two more Banshees come through here, and now look at this Geth Infiltrator with the cons just wrecking everything else. So I missed a couple times right there, yeah. Didn't look too good. And he, right here, he's like, fuck that, I'm gonna rocket as well. Two Banshees, you know, it's a good rocket. These little swarmers here, you gotta be careful with them. They can overwhelm. You know, there's a little, just like a couple of them can take down your shields like really fast, and then the blood that they leave on the ground can finish you off, and it's real annoying here. So I always try and take out the Ravengers as fast as I can, because I hate those little swarmers, and I don't want to deal with them. You know, I think right here I got my rockets out. I try to get them both, and I missed one, which was kind of frustrating. Don't panic with the rockets next time. I should have aimed, took my time to aim, but I just wanted to get them both right away. But I think I did weaken it. So yeah, see, it was weak, and then its barriers were charged, if you can see on the health. But now it's just one Banshee. It's a lot easier to deal with. Gotta be careful when she gets close like that. It's either best to just run away, but if you know you can take her down, you know, just keep your fire up. Make sure your partner's working with you to take her down as well. Kill those little swarmers, because I don't know why they just get really annoying. See, look how fast my shields went down. Half my shield looked like two swarmers. And then the blood is just still going at me. It gets real annoying here. Now we get targets eliminated. Luckily for us, it's a lot easier. So I'm just going to go ahead and rocket the first one so we get some more time, because they're way down there, and it takes Alice a while to walk up to here. And then they spawn right there, so I didn't want to get overrun. I'm just rocketing. I'm basically going to run through my rockets pretty much, and then Falco is going to conserve his. He should have like 3 left right now. I was going to go kill this other target, but he went down, so I had to go get him, because I don't want him wasting his metagels. If you can revive your partner, do it. Just conserve your metagels for like objective rounds, and I'm pretty sure wave 10. You never know what you're going to get, and you never know when you might need it, and when it comes in handy. Those metagels, they're like gold, you know what I mean? Along with the rockets as well, but being more casual with the rockets this game, because it just makes life a lot easier in the latter rounds. Let's see here. Now, the target, if you put Cerberus as your target, it's always going to be an Atlas. You put Reapers, it's always going to be a Banshee. And Geth, it's always going to be a Prime. So we always play Cerberus because just in case we do get things like this, the Atlases are just extremely easy to kill, especially with our power characters here. They're just extremely large targets. I mean, even with the spread of the Piranha, I can take them off from a good distance because they're just too huge to miss. So we just let them walk around the corner here. Always debuff them. Use your if you're going to use the Geth Infiltrator, you definitely want to have the proxy mine, and you want to have it spec to where it's damage taken from all sources by 20%. That one, at least this level 5, always get it to that. It just helps out so much, especially if it's just 2 of you. That extra damage goes a long way. Now we're just gonna wait here for the target to come to us. We're just gonna take down this guy real quick. I have armor piercing rounds level 4, so I don't mind hitting the wall sometimes because I know it's just gonna go through and it's just gonna wreck. Got the freaking Geth Hunter right here. You always want to take them out too. They're just as pesky as Phantoms, but the Phantoms can insta-kill you, and that gets really annoying as well. I believe Falco gets insta-killed next round by a Phantom. I'm not sure, but it's not in the beginning of the wave like it was for him when I went down. Luckily, you know, Falco's a extremely good player. One of the main people I play with on Mass Effect here. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart player, and that's what you want. You want, if you're gonna do this, at least have people that have someone do it that knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? He solos gold every now and again, so he has some good skill. I'm not sure if he's soloed platinum yet. I think he has. Anywho, yeah, he's just an overall good player. Good people. He's good people. Yep, so we take care of this Atlas, he takes care of it with this Typhoon. Now, I believe it's this wave he might go down, but yeah, we still manage here. This combination is just, it's really good because he's like pretty much a tank, and I don't know what kind of artillery vehicle I would use to describe the Geth Infiltrator. It's more like an airstrike. You know, he's in and out, and he just murders. Just look at the Geth Plasma Shotgun. It does work on Phantoms. It's just a beautiful thing, great thing to have. We did this. We've done the. We tried the first time we tried duoing Platinum. We didn't use the Geth Plasma Shotgun. As soon as we saw how many Phantoms we were facing, especially since our Piranhas, we both had used Piranhas the first time. Piranhas, they're strong guns and they're very effective, but those goddamn Phantoms will just flip for days until you stop shooting, and it just gets really annoying. With Geth Plasma Shotgun, it stuns them. They're not doing their stupid little flips, and you can just shoot them. See how they're doing the flips every time I'm shooting them? It gets real annoying here. And yeah, there we go. See, of course, if I catch them running close to me, I'm gonna get them both. But they tend to do their flips every time, so it's best to just usually I let Falco deal with them, especially with that Geth Plasma. Now this round here is, I don't know if you noticed already, but after your second objective, if you're playing Cerberus, you're always going to get pure Hunters and Phantoms, and some Nemesis, I believe. But there's no other characters besides them. It's just hordes of them. So this is especially one of the more difficult. Not really, I wouldn't say difficult if you have a Geth Plasma Shotgun. This makes this a cinch, as you can see here. I'm taking out the Hunters, trying my best to at least. Missing, shooting my shots like wildfire. And then he's focusing on the Phantoms. And then I'll just take out everything else. I hate those Nemesis because look here, they're very nimble and quick, like I said before. Other than that, we're just breezing right through these guys. Bam. That way, if you have a good combo, like my Geth Piranha will, my Geth and the Piranha will take out Hunters like nothing, and his Destroyer with the Geth Plasma can handle all the Phantoms that come at us. So if you are going to face Cerberus, definitely want to take a Geth Plasma Shotgun. Just make your life easier. He goes down right here, but see, I'm right there all the time, and I have this cloak, and I'm gonna go check the back. I should have checked the back. Don't forget to check the back, because look at Phantom's already coming back there. Luckily, he stunned him, killed him, easy. Another Phantom, stunned, killed, easy. You gotta love that. Get plasma. Here I tried killing some people's wall. I can shoot through walls, especially with the level 4 armor piercing rounds, but unsuccessful at that time. Right here, you got your pyros coming out now. And pyros you think would be a worry, but not really. They're slow walkers, you know, and they're just easy targets as well. They're nothing to be worried about really, unless of course they get too close, which shouldn't let that happen. You got this Phantom right here, bam, stun him, and then I'll finish him. That's a good combination. If you have your partner stun him, or you stun him, and then someone with the Piranha can finish him, works out well. And like I said, if you're facing these boss characters, always debuff them. That way you take them on a lot faster. I don't know if you see how fast this freaking Atlas is going down quick. And right here, trying to take on this Phantom. See, the Piranha is not too bad. It works, you know, pretty well on taking out Phantom, you know, just by itself. But sometimes those Phantoms, they'll just keep doing the flips, and it gets really annoying, especially when you have to reload, because that's when they'll shoot you with like their little phase disruptor or whatever the hell they have, and take you down in a couple shots. Especially me, I'm a weaker character, and they just murder. So right here, I was gonna go kill him, but then he said he's gonna grab him, so I decided not to shoot him. You know, why waste ammo? Now here's where why this is really a good spot. We got overrun up there, so we decided to come down here, and look at that. Especially if you're using armor piercing rounds, you can just take down people before they come down the ladder. And no boss characters like the Banshees, Atlases, or Primes can walk down there. So it's just pretty much, that's a good kill zone. He'll take care of the bigger characters while I watch the side. And of course, if they get close, I'll try and debuff them and shoot them from a distance. But you know, you always want to conserve, well, not ammunition, but just wait for the enemies to get closer, and then you can help out your partner here. See, I'm taking out Phantoms pretty easily because they always sit down right there. There's a Phantom there. Just wait for him to get a little bit closer. If I could see him, I could shoot him. So I'll just shoot right there. You can see him a little bit, so I decided to shoot a proxy mine at him. He gets right here, perfect. This is where I like to kill him. See little flips right there, but yeah, I got him on once he landed. This is a really good area. This is almost as good as the first area right here, because you got them walking down this long corridor right there, and then everybody else trying to come down the ladder, and you could just kill them while they're coming down the ladder, or kill them before they even come down the ladder. Right here, you know, I demonstrate the power of the freaking armor piercing rounds. Look at that. Still hitting them through the wall. At good damage too. I think I killed him right here. Yep, got him through the wall. Of course my partner was shooting him too with his Typhoon, but I'm saying if you have armor piercing rounds level 4, those things are magical. And warp rounds level 4, it's really good. That's a great combination. So we're moving pretty good. Coming back to our first area. Just gonna chill here. Banshees are gonna come back. Now we hadn't had Banshees for a couple rounds. That's why we put Cerberus, because you don't get them on like wave 6 and 7. No. So the Banshee got really close, and lucky I didn't get grabbed right there. And now I'm just gonna debuff the Banshee and go to town. You know, and then I'm gonna just keep shooting her until she's done. Now we are getting a little bit overrun right here, so I think we do fall back. I get down, so he met Joe's, I met Joe. We said let's just get out of here. It's getting too hectic in here, so he likes to grab people before he leaves. So I'm just gonna run over here, make sure he doesn't get down. I think he does, so I decide to pick him up. I gotta be careful though. I got a cloak. Yeah, stupid hunters see me. Just book it. Go back down to the second area. In the later waves, you will see yourselves getting more overrun at the first area, and this area just becomes a better area to be at. See the Banshee's just stuck right there. She doesn't know what to do. So I'm just going to kill everybody else while she takes her time to walk around the back. Yeah, those hunters, yeah, you got to be careful. Those, well, they have the plasma shotgun and they stun you too. So it's really annoying. So just got to take them out real quick and then kill more as they come around. Just kill them as they come down the ladder. Oh, the Banshee got here pretty quick, so we decided to go to checkpoint 3. This is where we go. That's just what we call it, checkpoint 3. There's 3 areas in the map that we run to. You just run between those areas. And if you just know where you're going, know what you're doing, just makes life a lot easier. Go up to the top over here, so we just try and kill her right here. Debuff, always try and debuff, makes life a lot easier. And then bam. Banshee's dealt with, no problem. More Banshees are going to spawn, so we got to get out of here. I revive them, like, dude, we got to get out of here. I see an Atlas, I'm like, nope, we got to go out of here this way. I think he just, he still went that way, actually. He just went down the little ladder, which I should have done too. There's a little ladder on the side of that area. I'm just like, no, I'm just going to run around. I have tactical cloak. You can go that long. I'll go the long way. And I think he goes down right here. I'm not sure. No, he didn't. Well, see, you can still shoot people through walls right there, especially with the hunter mode engaged. You can see them through the walls, and it's just a good combination. Gonna take care of this Atlas real quick. Still, I'm gonna try and shoot through the walls. Takes a little bit more ammo to kill them, because you're getting reduced damage, but still effective, still can kill people through walls. Now these hunters, they always jump when I'm shooting them, it gets annoying, so I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a hunter behind me, Banshee right there, so I'm gonna run as fast as I can, get the hell out of here, and then I'm gonna look for my partner, which I believe he's stuck over there. There we go, and he's gonna come back, and then once again we gotta run pretty quick, so go back down here. And right here is where we can take out enemies a lot quicker. The Banshee's going to be stuck there, so we're like, okay, we're good. I'll go ahead and debuff that Atlas. So if he wants to take him out, I'm going to take him down as soon as he comes right here, and then I'm going to take him out. See, they just line up to get killed. Pretty much what they're doing. This is a beautiful area. This is one of my favorite areas to be. If I'm not at the LZ, this is where I most enjoy killing. This is a good kill zone here. The Banshee's warping down pretty quick, so we're gonna move pretty soon. Go back to, checkpoint 3. You know how we do it already by now. You see there's a pattern, and that's pretty much all it is if you're trying to duo platinum. And duoing platinum is extremely fun. I highly recommend anybody give this a go, especially with a good friend. Falco's a good friend. We're getting overrun right here, so I decided to use my last rocket. He was down right there, and I didn't want to leave right there, so I just rocketed the Banshee. She's annoying anyways. He has 3 rockets left. I'm going to run back to checkpoint 1, but I'm going to go up the little ladder here. He should be on his way. Yeah, there he is on his way. We're going to get back to our kill point. Get him funneled through here. He's on his way right there. So pretty much all you're doing is going from switching off from one choke point where you're just funneling your enemies. This is funnel area 1, and then down there is we funnel them right there as well, and then the area we were just at right now across the map is just a good fallback area and gives us time to regroup and then come back over here. Yep, those Atlases, no problem whatsoever. They're not even. I'm more worried about Phantoms than I'm worried about Atlases or Primes. Yep, Hunters, no problem. Here we go. She's like stuck right there, so I'm just chilling. I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna leave her stuck, and then I'm gonna see that she's right beside me. I'm gonna run. Gotta be careful. I believe Falco gets killed here. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run away. I get down. He revives me. We're trying to run. Yep, and that's when he got grabbed. So I guess it's my turn. Clutch it by myself. I'm out of rockets. but that's still no problem with the Geth Infiltrator. This guy has the power of a rocket. Just see the Banshee there. She can't come after me, so I'm not really worried about her. I'm gonna wait for those enemies to come right here. Like, there's one. Kill him right there. Boom. I always use armor-piercing rounds with my Geth Infiltrator because that's just the most effective thing with him. I'm gonna debuff the Banshee. I'm gonna shoot her. Debuff her again. Just keep shooting her, get her barriers down. And she starts charging. That's where things might get a little bit hairy. It's always better to fight them when they're not charging. But if they're charging, no, got stuck on the wall. That's not good. Luckily I didn't get grabbed, thank God. That would have just been unfortunate, so I used a little off survival pack. The barriers went up ridiculously fast, and there's a Phantom behind me, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Fall back to this area right here. We'll, you know, turn that area right here to a choke point, take her down. Her barriers just recharge like crazy. It gets annoying. And she keeps warping everywhere, so that's the only bad thing. Piranha lacks accuracy. I got warped. Took down almost all my shield. It will take down all my shield pretty much. But I had a Stronghold package on, so my recharge rate and my shields are boosted already. As you can see again, her freaking shields went up like instantly. Gets real annoying there, so I'm just gonna go over here. I was trying to get her stuck on against the barrier that I was covering, but it didn't really work out. I don't know if you guys know, like on Firebase White, the Banshees can't go. They always get stuck in the cover on the little room where everybody camps. So I was trying to do that. Didn't really work out. She just kept walking around, but I still kill her. And then Atlas, last enemy, no problem. There's one clip, two clip, and it's almost dead in 2 clips. But if you use the proximity mine again, I probably could have killed it in just 2 clips. So he's back up, we're back up. Each of us has soloed a wave. His is probably more impressive, but yeah, we get another escort. Same spot as last time. We're gonna work our way back to the other area. I have to decloak here because it doesn't work. Cloaking doesn't work on escort. You got these Phantoms. Got Phantoms both areas. I think he rockets here, I'm not sure. Yeah. Definitely want to rocket if you got, things overwhelming. You clear yourself a path. And this is the last round, so you can rock. If you have lots of rockets left, don't be afraid to use all of them, because you're not going to need them after this. I mean, you don't want to kill people on the extraction round, because what's the point? They're just going to keep respawning. You just want to run around the extraction round. And this is the round where you want to just pave yourself a path, especially if you're doing escort. Or if it's an upload, you want to buy yourself some time to do the upload. Escort's going in the same spot it was the first time we did it. Easy to do. Got it. And we're good to go. Yeah, so we got it, and now we're gonna run out of here because it's getting pretty hairy right there. And where do we go? Back to our fallback area right here. I have to wait for him to jump down, then I go, then I get stuck. So if you get stuck right there, just move to the side and you'll fall back down. And this area is pretty overrun already, so we're just gonna go ahead and run over here, and then now we're good. We're good to go. Then we just use a little corridor as a choke point. And try and take out a Banshee right away right here. There she is. She's on her way. Always want to try and get the Banshee as they come through a choke area. Oh, she's charging again. So you gotta run away. Don't want her to charge into you and then grab you. Got this Banshee weak. Take cover. Yep, look at that. Done. Teamwork. That's how you take them down really fast. Okay, we're probably getting a little bit overrun here, so I'm running. I didn't even really at that point I wasn't really paying attention to the Banshee, and then he told me, get the hell out of there. So right here we got an Atlas, and then now I take the stairs. Now that he told me last time he just took the little ladder, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that, especially since I have a cloak. go back to our first choke area, get some ammo if you need it. And I love this area specifically to camp in, or to use as a choke point, because that ammo box back there respawns ammo really fast, and it helps out a lot. I've used 4 Cerberus Harriers on this map, and we can all share that ammo box, and it just respawns ammo really quick. It's a good spot. Took down the Banshee, excuse me, fairly easily. I was trying to be fairly in the Banshee. I don't know what the hell happened. And you got the Phantoms here. Thank God for the plasma shotgun, stuns them. Take one out myself. And you got a proxy mine hit the corner. Be careful when using a proxy mine around corners, because sometimes they just tend to get stuck right there. Just come out of cover a little bit more to use your proximity mine, or your debuff mine, as I call it, because that's pretty much all you use it for, debuffing. Yeah, see, so he's telling me right here, hold on, and we want to get out of this area. So that's where the extraction is going to be. So we're like, okay, we don't want to be right there for extraction. You don't want to camp at the LZ for when you're trying to get extracted, because then you're just going to get overrun, and you need to go back to that area. So it just becomes a pain in the ass. So we decided to come over here, and here's where we're going to kill the Atlas, the last enemy. We know it's the last enemy. It's round 10. Bam. So here's the strategy we use for getting full extraction with 2 people. Just chill right here. Just watch the bottom area or watch the top area, both of you guys. Me and him are just going to chill up here. I'm going to watch the back area, and he's going to watch right here. I'm just looking out right here, and then I'm going to go back. Yeah, right here. Just chill right here, watch the back area. 2 minutes goes by pretty good, pretty fast. No problem. I mean, as you saw in this video, we had no real problems except for getting grabbed by the Banshee. They tend to do that a lot. That's why you just gotta keep your distance from Banshees. Don't be a hero. I see a Banshee right here. He's like, don't go that way, there's a Banshee. I'm like, well, there's a Banshee over here, so we're just gonna run down here. And, we're not trying to rush to the LZ just yet, so we're just casually walking right here, looking around. And so we're going to go over here now that we hear the Banshees coming after us, and I'm going to go over here, chill right here. We're going to wait just a little bit before we go to the LZ. I'm going to cloak so that way nobody sees me. He's just going to chill. I mean, this is fairly simple to do. I mean, the only annoying thing, and it's happened to us a couple times, was when you just get grabbed. That's the only real problem with doing platinum, getting grabbed, because then it becomes a solo platinum. But as you see here, the main strategy is just use choke points right here. This is like choke point 1. Just funnel the enemies. You get overrun, run to a different choke point. Just set up whatever map you're going to do it on. Just know the map well. I would highly recommend this map because it's really big. Banshee right there, but I'm just going to casually walk over here. I'm invisible. Bam. Full extraction. No problem. Yeah. Full extraction on platinum with 2 people.
Nice.
Very fun. It can get frustrating if you get grabbed a lot. I know there was this one time Falco got grabbed like 3 times, and I had to solo like 3 rounds when we first did it, but he learned his lesson. I believe he had an adrenaline module, so you can run away from the Banshees and the Phantoms. So, yeah, anyways, that's how you duo a platinum. That's how you do it successfully. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just leave a question in the comment section, and go ahead and get back to you. Thanks for watching.
Beautiful sight, isn't it?